A lot of the videos I'm seeing, it's really leaning towards a race war. And like, if I could do or say anything to try to stop the delusion dead in its tracks before it gets out of control, I'm gonna try. And to the black culture, like, to believe for a minute that you could even walk where we shit as far as combat, you're delusional. Like, never mind the fact that black people think white people are obsessed with black people, when the fact is black people are obsessed with black people. Black people are obsessed with their own skin color. White people don't give a fuck about your skin color. We don't give a fuck if you're Indian, Chinese, we don't give a flying fuck. It's the culture. It's the way you choose to live and terrorize people. See, let me tell you, and I'm going to explain very mildly how a race war would go. It wouldn't be a war. The black culture is very predictable, okay? So they're going to rape and they're going to pillage and they're going to try to steal the resources. We already seen an example of this when they cut the food stamps. Went around stealing from grocery stores because that's your mentality. You believe so wholeheartedly that it's owed to you. If you're not going to give me what's owed to me, we're going to steal it. And that, my friends, is what white people are going to bank on. You understand? When you see a bottle of fucking malt liquor with a fucking frag strapped to it, you don't even know. I mean, just YouTube some videos of the fucking shit people invent in their garage. White people. You don't know what the fuck you're getting yourself into.
Look at this cave dweller, y'all. So this man, he's sitting in his backyard drinking some Coors, or some Millers, walking around the yard with his shirt off like they do, you see, talking about war. That's what they talk about, man. They always talking about war. See, this is a Trump supporter. This is how they think. This is a diehard Trump supporter right here. They all think the same way. I mean, like, when's the last time you guys actually won a war? I mean, like, since y'all dropped a bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, when was the last time you guys actually won a war? I mean, face to face, eye to eye. You see, I'm not talking about dropping your bombs from 10,000 feet. Your Patriot missiles, your Tomahawk missiles. When have you guys, the last time you won a war, face to face? See, when y'all was in Vietnam, I mean, it was a bunch of people with flip-flops and pajamas, you see, and they handed y'all your ass. And then y'all went to Afghanistan, y'all rolled up in there like y'all was going to just take over the whole place, you see. And what happened? You see, the Bible tells you that Esau would live by the sword. That was Esau's blessing. You see, when you go to Genesis chapter 27, Esau's blessing was to live by the sword, and he would take over everything. He would live in the fatness of the earth. He's everywhere. He took over everything by the sword. But it also tells you in the Bible that he who lives by the sword, die by the sword. I mean, how easily these people forget, when they came over here, the Native Americans, copper-colored people, you see, y'all didn't have a chance until y'all came out with these blankets. Y'all come up with your cannons and your Gatling guns. You didn't have a chance, man. Y'all wouldn't be here right now if y'all didn't have those blankets. See, you come over here with your diseases and your filth, because you didn't even know how to wash yourselves. And you spread your diseases over here. If it wasn't for that, y'all wouldn't be over here right now. See, these people, they act like it's the 1500s. They always talking about the race wars. This ain't the 1500s. You see, we got guns too. You see, we train in the military too, just like you. You see, you're not the only ones that have guns and military training. And then we outnumber you guys. You see, we outnumber you like 100 to 1, if not more. You see, why you think they put all these chemicals in the food trying to kill us off? You know, the prison population is full of copper colored people. You know, they gotta do something. They gotta do something to even out the numbers. You know, so they cheat in the justice system and lock us up. You see, that's the only way they know how to win is through their laws and through their chemicals, their diseases. That's the only way they know how to win. And then he says that, we're the ones on the food stamps. We're going to start a war if they cut off the food stamps. When his people are mainly the ones that's on the food stamps. You see, his people are the most people, the trailer park trash. His people are the ones on the food stamps. He says black people are the ones that's raping, murdering, stealing and killing. His people been raping, robbing, murdering, killing people for over thousands of years. You see, they go to everybody's land and take the resources. And you see, look what Trump is doing. You see, they still do it today. Look what they're doing in Gaza. His people. They're the ones shooting up schools. You see, not our people. They're the ones shooting up churches, full of melanated people. What is he talking about? If they cut off the food supply, these are the ones. These are the ones that's going to be doing all the raping and pillaging. Now, you see, just like it was before, nothing new under the sun. These are the ones. We were good over here. We had our buffalo. We had our land to ourselves. It wasn't no diseases. You people come over here and bring all these diseases. You didn't even know how to live off the land. We had to teach you. We had to show you how to use soap and water. And he's over here in his backyard smoking his cigarettes and Millers, talking about race wars. Make it make sense.